What's happening? Travis here, TravisStutz.com, trainaggressive.com. I'm just rolling in my Jeep, answering some strength questions here. And wanted to address this question here. And it's pertaining towards challenge races, so things like Spartan Race, Warrior Dash, different things like that. And typically, right off the bat, when people train for these things, they train all wrong. The biggest mistake I see people make is all they do is run. All they do to get prepared is run. These races aren't just about running. You're going to be doing a lot of obstacles, and the best way to train for these races is to train like an athlete. All right, just don't run. And so I wanted to make that point clear. That's like the dumbest thing you can do. All right, if all you do is run, you're going to get good at running. All right, when you run into these obstacles, you're going to be in a bad position. All right, so the question was asking, how do I get prepared for a longer challenge race, like such as the Spartan Race? And the guy asked, should all I do is just run for a couple of hours 3 times a day? Don't do that. Just like I said, that's the dumbest thing you can do. Okay, you need to train like an athlete. All right, you need to train for strength, for power, and for conditioning. So a couple things I would say right off the bat: stop running lots of miles. Okay, cut down on your miles. I'd say the longest you have to run for now is just start to do 800-meter repeats or 400-meter repeats. You know, work that shorter based sprinting. All right, you don't have to log a lot of long miles in, and all that's going to do really for you is just build up your ability to run. Okay, you're not running a marathon. You're going to be running a race that has different obstacles, you know, in between running. So you don't have to be able to run for a long distance. Instead, you want to build some power endurance. All right, running 800 meters and 400-meter repeats is going to be a great way to build up your endurance doing that. Now, on top of that, you're going to want to be training for strength. So hitting things like deadlifts, squats, overhead presses, different variations of that stuff, and working on strength. Just don't do light weights. Don't be afraid to lift heavy. All right? All you're going to do is build up strength. Okay, so you need to start throwing in some more strength movements in there and blending that in with your running. A couple more great points to make, especially with your running: hill sprints. All right? Hill sprints and different variations of sprints. So like short sprints, like 20-meter or 20-yard sprints, 40-yard sprints, 50-yard sprints. And then hill sprints, there really isn't much else out there that's going to get your legs strong and prepared for a challenge race than hill sprints. It's real basic. Find yourself a hill that stretches about 30, 40, 50 yards up. I'd say anything about 45 degrees, in between about 30 degrees, is a good angle for your hill. You don't want something super steep where, you know, it's going to be like crazy to run up. But you want to be able to run pretty fast up the hill, so about 45 degrees to 30 degrees would be good. And then just hammer some reps out. So, you know, anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. Just sprint to the top and walk back down for your rest and repeat. And doing that is going to help you build up some major conditioning for your challenge races. And then when you blend that in with your strength training, you'll have a deadly combination. Come race day, you'll be kicking some ass. You'll be a lot better off doing that than just running. So trust me, if all you're going to do is run, get ready for these challenge races, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, and you're going to get your ass kicked when it comes to these races, because you need to be an athlete. So you need to train like an athlete in order to do so. I have a free manual that basically talks about how you need to prepare for these challenge races. And you can download it at mudracetraining.com, and there's a link below this video. Just click on that, it'll take you to that page. All you got to do is enter your email, and I'll send you that free manual. Basically kind of outlines just a lot of the stuff that I talked about, but I give some different examples of workouts and things like that within there. So if you're somebody that wants to dominate like a Spartan race, or you're looking to get really competitive with those races, definitely want to download that manual. Again, that's at mudracetraining.com. Check it out. And I hope this video helped you out. If you got questions, post them below. If you got comments, post those below. But more than anything, keep living aggressive, getting strong. Travis, I'm out of here.